Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to do, I think it's the fifth update. We're in May. We're doing an update for my Ditch the Discontinued project pan. If you are new to this project, this is a project that I created to center around the discontinued and limited edition products that I tend to hoard and just like save for like a rainy day. Very ironic because it's rainy right now. But they're the products that I'm like, I don't want to use them up because I don't want them to like be gone. But that's like the silliest reason to like just not use a product that you spent your hard-earned money on. And that is kind of why I created this project, was to focus and just use these products that would otherwise just linger in my collection for a long time. So I will have my playlist listed down below, but you can also search the hashtag Ditch the Discontinued over on Instagram. There are a few people doing it over on Instagram. It is never too late to join. I tried to make this as like carefree of a project as humanly possible. So anyone who wants to join and just put in whatever products, they are more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to join. Just let me know. That way I can just kind of save you on my like little radar kind of thing. So in true fashion for these updates for me, I start with what I talked about first, and then we go to like the newest roll-ins or a new roll-in kind of thing. And the first item is an exciting item, and that is my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I have this in the shade Buff Beige. I had it in the shade Buff Beige because y'all, she's gone. I decanted it into a like pot, and I can't get any. I mean, there's probably some that I can get on here, but I am done. I am over this foundation. Near the end of its life, about halfway through using this, I realized I didn't really like this after all. I don't know if it's because of the age of this or, ooh, it's raining. I gotta go let my dog in. I forget where we were. I was talking about the Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. Not my favorite after using it for 5 months now. I've kind of just realized I'm so happy that this is gone. I'm so happy that this is out of my life. It broke up around my nose and like everything. It just looked not good. It didn't wear well. And I'm happy that this is gone. I'm very, very happy. So that is the first thing. First item, happy update, great update. And we get to roll something else in. I'm very excited about that. The next item is this guy here. This is so sad looking, if I'm being quite honest, but this is my Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in champagne. The color was champagne. It's discontinued, obviously. We are down there at that new coral line. I have been making slow but steady great progress on this. It was brand new. I used it one time. Brand new when we rolled it in, and we are already down to there. So this is not going to be long for this world at this point, and I'm so happy about it. Otherwise, this was just sitting, collecting dust in my collection, just underutilized. I was using my Cover FX liquid drops that this dupes. But since this is discontinued, I kind of want to just like flush this out of my collection. And then once I'm done with this, I will focus on my Cover FX one. And I'm very excited about that. But this guy, she is still in. That's fine. I enjoy using this. I use it under my foundation. So like with my primer to just create like a super glowy base. And that's how I really enjoy using it. Then I put 2 blushes in because why not? Bandit's going bananas right now. But I have this guy here. This is Bare Radiance by Bareminerals. I don't know if I've ever actually like swatched the 2 blushes for you. There's no real change. That is Bare Radiance here. I don't know if you'll really be able to tell. Really, really beautiful, really nice neutral kind of blush. This technically is a highlight powder by Bareminerals. The Radiance line is like their highlights. It's too dark for me, so I do use it as a blush. I am not wearing this today, but that is fine. We do use it pretty regularly. Then the other blush is Promise. Again, no real change in like line. There's no change in the line. Mostly because I just wasn't really wearing makeup. I think I wore makeup like 10 times the past month, which is not much. And I tell that because I use this every single time I do my makeup, and I only use this 10 times. But this is Promise. It's definitely more pink. definitely more cool tone. It lends itself well that I have like a neutral and like a cool tone blush. I can pair them together really well. I can layer just one. If I have more like this kind of look, I would wear the neutral blush. If I have a cooler tone look, I use the cool tone blush. I am not wearing any of these blushes today though, and that's totally fine. Then I have this guy, which is like, this is like my Achilles heel. I just don't reach for this ever. I have used it a very few handful of times. How many times total? I've used this 13 times total, which since the beginning of this project, since January, which is kind of like sad, but it's fine. Any little progress I make is progress that I wouldn't have made before. This is the Tarte Clay Play liner in bronze. I struggled reaching for this. And I know that I can use this as an eye base and it looks really pretty that way, but just my typical Pandos eyeshadows until this past month have been very colorful and haven't really warranted this kind of base. However, now I have a couple neutrals and I can use this in that capacity. So I think I'm going to try doing more neutral looks this month. I mean, obviously we're looking real neutral today. A product that I've been using like pretty steadily, like slow and steady, and it's because I use it as a cream blush and really only as a cream blush. That is this ColourPop Lippy Sticks. This is the matte formula. This is in TGIF. I mean, we have a decent amount. You can tell, I don't know if you'll actually be able to tell, but there is like foundation on there because I do draw it on top of my cheeks after I put my foundation. There's like really not that much in there, like really not that much. However, I need so little to do anything. I have this underneath, I'm pointing at the wrong cheeks. I have it underneath my powder blush today. It makes a really nice base for a cream blush. I really like using like a nice red. I can pair Bare on top of it and it looks nice. I can pair Promise on top of it and it looks nice. I actually have eyeshadows as blush on today and I think it looks nice. This just wears really well as a cream blush. So I will continue to use it that way. I have been enjoying using it that way. It's just slow and steady progress. And when I weighed this, I don't know if I weighed it without the cap last time, but it grew if I weighed it with the cap this time. Really minimal progress in terms of like the lines that I've been making. I'm not even going to show it. It's really like nothing. So it's fine. Then I actually haven't watched last month's update to kind of compare this, but I have this guy here. This is Urban Decay Acoustic. And I think I forgot to take like my clip progress shot for this. But this is what we are looking like now. I think maybe I expanded the pan a little bit, but not much. I do have this on as an inner corner. I topped it with another eyeshadow today, but I have been using this almost always as an inner corner highlight. This could work as just a cheek highlight as well. It's a little out there for like a cheek highlight for me, just in terms of like how metallic it is. But I mean, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty eyeshadow. I am just going to continue to work on it and get progress. Any progress is progress in my book. Like slow but steady is totally fine. That's a pretty decent sized pan for like how big this eyeshadow is. I don't find the need like I did with the last shade in After Party, I believe it was. Angel Fire. In Angel Fire, I don't feel the need to like repress this. This formula has, like this colors formula has held up better than my other Urban Decay formula that kind of like was chunky. So I'm happy to continue to use it as is and no need to like repress it, you know? Then I have things that I rolled in last month in now. The first thing was this Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlight, and I have mine in the shade Hustla Baby. Now, technically, this product, like this shade, isn't discontinued. However, this size, it was in a kit. This is no longer sold, so this is kind of like my almost cheap thing that I wanted to put in. Again, I didn't run a clip, so I'll have a clip posted from the last time to the side of it. But I think maybe I expanded the pan a little bit. I feel like there is like an actual dip. Can you even see? Like there is a little bit of a dip forming like even on this side, wearing off like the FB a little bit more. I definitely focus my brush up at the top when I use this. I don't know why, like some things I focus my brush different areas than other things. I don't know. So I'm enjoying using that. I do have it on my cheeks today, topped with another highlight. I have this topped with the Rodeo Drive by Ofra on top, and I think it looks so pretty, so blinding, and I'm really about that. Then another product that isn't technically discontinued yet, but they announced that they were getting discontinued, so I figured like I'm just gonna roll this in, like get it out of my collection, use it, enjoy it while it's like still new and fresh. This was sent to me by Octoly and Becca last year. I did like a review on it. I obviously love this. I purchased multiples of these, and then they sent me one, and I was thrilled because I was so close to finishing my one that I had. But I mean, I made progress. This was fairly brand new. I had used it maybe once, twice before bringing it into this project. So like we are looking like we've made a dent in it. I've only used this 8 times, which I mean, I haven't worn makeup every single day this month. So 8 times is a pretty substantial amount for the amount of times that I did wear makeup, which was about 10. So there's that. Then I have this guy here. I just wanted to fluctuate and bring in some of my loose eyeshadows, not necessarily to finish them anymore because most of them are like these large pots and not my sample pot eyeshadows. I do have some sample pot eyeshadows, but they are like well full. So I just kind of wanted to show more love into like my just loose eyeshadow collection in general. This is Bareminerals Real Deal. This was discontinued when I worked there, and I worked there like 5 years ago now. So she's old. She's old. I do have this on as my liner today. Like I mix it with, they used to sell like a liner medium, and I mix that together to create the like, whatever I'm trying to say, the waterproof liner. It's called Liner Sealer. That product was so good, and they discontinued that too. And I'm like, why? That product was literally the bomb. The bomb. You can mix anything with it, and it creates like a water, like any powder with it, and it creates like a waterproof line. But that is it. Otherwise, really, really pretty. Really similar to the eyeshadow that I'm panning in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, which is Corn Maze, which I do have on like right here. But I am happy to continue to use this. Today was the 3rd use, so I want to use it just 10 times. Hopefully, maybe if I wear makeup more throughout the month, I can just reach for it like once a week and just kind of get my like use slow but steady through the month. And I mean, it's not like I'm going to reach 10 times by next month. I don't think. It's totally doable, but do I think that I'll be able to do it? No. So that's fine. Absolutely fine. But we get to roll one product in, and I thought long and hard about this for, I'm not kidding, weeks. I thought about this for weeks and weeks and weeks because I was racking my brain like there's not like anything that I have that's discontinued that I really want to roll into this project. Like I have loose eyeshadows that are discontinued, yeah, but I don't want to roll any more eyeshadows in. I don't want to roll any more like discontinued eyeshadows and pans in because I'm just kind of overwhelmed with my eyeshadows at this point. And then I was thinking about how I've really enjoyed lighter coverage lately. And it spurred me to remember this guy. If you saw my Shop My Stash from earlier this week, you would have seen me pull this in. And I kind of did it strategically because I wanted to roll it into this project. This is my Supergoop Daily Correct CC Cream SPF 35. They discontinued like this style of it. They do have like a CC cream product. They expanded the shade range and they offer a lot more shades. But they don't sell like this one that has like fair light, medium, tan kind of thing. So I am going to roll this in. I don't even know if I've actually used this. I've used it once. I've then used it once. I took the little silver thingy. I don't know why I'm like going to give you a swatch of this like tinted moisturizer, but apparently I am. So I just think it'll be nice on days where I'm like going out to walk Bandit, but I want a little bit of coverage and I just don't want to wear like this kind of makeup when I'm doing it, and I just maybe want a little bit of something. So I've been really gravitating to more like natural or like no makeup days because I've been exercising a little bit more. So I think that this will be perfect. I don't even know if you can like see, it's so bright outside, like the white of the stormy day is really causing that to have a hard time. But that is the Daily Sunscreen or Daily CC Cream by Supergoop. Light, fair light in this one. Unfortunately, I feel like fair light might be like a tad, like it might be a smidge too light, but I have bronzers. I can like always warm up my complexion because obviously I am going outside more. I'm walking bandit even when it's rainy. It's great. So I wear sunscreen very, very frequently anymore, and I'm excited to get some use out of that and see this out. I really enjoy this. I'm really sad they discontinued it, but they have a new formula, new rebrand of it, so I'm happy to like use this and then eventually purchase the fresh new one. But that is it. That is everything for my Ditch the Discontinued project pan. Let me know if you are doing any project pans this year. Let me know if you want to do the Ditch the Discontinued. You can do it on your own. You can do it on Instagram. You could do it here on YouTube. You could do it on Reddit. You could do it on TikTok for all I care. It doesn't really matter to me. If you're doing it, let me know. Let me know how any of your projects are going. Let me know if you're successful or if you're in like kind of the same state as me where you're in like a makeup rut. I don't know. I feel like this was like most people last year, but it's like hitting me now, which is totally fine. But that is it. That is everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. And I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye.